Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Isaac, and today I wanted to film my favorite foundations, and basically I have like a least favorite foundation here too, obviously, because I've definitely tried a lot of foundations here on this channel, y'all know that. So I'm just gonna basically break down. Mostly, I have a lot of drugstore foundations here because I literally live for drugstore products and I live for drugstore pricing more than Sephora pricing. So we're gonna get right into this today. I am so excited to film this. Okay, let's do it. So I live, die, breathe, dream, like literally live for this foundation, the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. And I use the shade 2N1 Cashew. You get 30 mils of product or 1 fluid ounce. A nice glowy, radiant, but not too glowy. It's like just like a good in-between balance. It wears so long, this foundation. Like literally I don't wear any primer with this foundation at all. Like literally I have stopped wearing primer. Like I just like stopped buying it. I like started wearing my foundation without primer and I just like didn't really notice a big difference in my skin. I use like a Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer, which has a lot of silicones in it, so I think that moisturizer does the job just fine as a primer. So I think that's why my skin honestly looks very smooth and poreless. It's not the foundation I'm wearing on my skin today, but honestly, even if I'm going for a more natural finish on my skin for that day, I definitely reach for this foundation so much, and I definitely don't want to run out of it, and I definitely need to start using it up because it's going to expire. I like literally have worn this foundation for like 13 hours and it does not crease up on me at all. It looks so good and I just look poreless. Like I love foundations that make me look poreless. They don't exaggerate my pores and they make me look smooth, healthy, radiant, younger, glowy, and beautiful. It's honestly like $50, I'm pretty sure, this foundation, so if you want to get an expensive foundation, definitely check out the Laura Mercier, but I'm not like, go buy this foundation, because it is like super pricey, and there is a lot of drugstore foundations that do have the same finish as this foundation, and I think you're honestly just paying for the name. But I love Laura Mercier products, like most of them are really good. I'm like 300% sure this was like every beauty guru's favorite foundation ever back in like the old beauty guru days, and like 3 years ago, like let's be real. And this is called the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation, and this says SPF 20, and it's a light to medium coverage, definitely more light this foundation, but honestly it is such a good foundation. You also, how much product do you get? You get 30 mils of product in here, not horrible. It's pretty standard amount. I've noticed in foundation like 30 mils, 1 ounce kind of deal. If I am in a rush, I reach for this foundation, and I literally only use 1 pump of foundation for all these foundations I reach for. This foundation is so pretty, and I know that like literally no one uses it anymore, but L'Oreal foundations literally always kill it for me. Like most of them I've tried, like honestly like 4 of them. I literally live for a good L'Oreal foundation, and this one, if I'm in a rush and I just want like a light coverage and I just want my skin to look a little more smoother that day, and I just want it to look poreless, and I just want it to look a little more flawless and a little less redness and a little less puffy, then I definitely reach for this L'Oreal Lumi foundation. It is so pretty and it is such a good light coverage. It doesn't exaggerate the pores, which I live for. I live for a foundation that doesn't exaggerate my pores. Thank Jesus. It's a pretty affordable foundation. I'm pretty sure it's around like 10 or 12 bucks here in Canada, so it's not too pricey. I have the shade Classic Ivory, so it's like my perfect winter shade, but I also ordered self tanner, so this is not gonna match me. Pray for me. Healthy, luminous glow. It just like, I love luminosity to my skin because I have very combination skin. So in the winter time I have super duper dry skin, and then in the summertime it tends to get more oily, which is I think normal for most people, I think. I hope so. I hope someone can relate. Like let me know down below your skin type, because fuck, my skin type is It's alright. I don't like when it gets oily in the summertime. I hate sweating and like it wrecks your makeup and like, oh my god. I love a good luminous foundation. I honestly like reach for this all year around. Like it's not too luminous. I don't like greasy looking foundation. I don't like an oily looking foundation. Like I like luminosity. I like to look radiant. I like to look healthy. I like to look glowy. Like I don't want to look oily and greasy and slick. Like I just want to look glowy. If that makes sense. And healthy and natural and still skin-like. And this foundation definitely gives me that natural skin-like finish, and I love how easy it is to blend it out. You can blend it out so fast. It's like a more liquidy consistency, this foundation, and I noticed that the Laura Mercier's are more like, it's definitely a lot more thicker than this one. It's not as liquidy as this one, but I love it. It's pretty, it's gorgeous, it looks so I live for the foundation. It also comes in a pump too, which I really, really like. Both of these foundations, I forgot to say, the Laura Mercier foundation also comes in a pump too, which I really, really like. And it doesn't pump out too much, so you don't put too much on your face. You can just build it up and start with a light amount of coverage on your face, and then just like slowly, lightly build up the foundation, which I absolutely love. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and you get 1 fluid ounce, 30 mils of product, and they're cruelty free, and this is the shade Buff Bisque. It's a more like, not matte finish, it's like more of a demi matte finish, but it doesn't like exaggerate your pores, and it's a very full, like medium to full coverage foundation, and it definitely lives up to the name, like Photo Focus. It photographs so good, it looks so good in Snapchat. It doesn't like over accentuate the pores in your skin. I know I've said that like 100 times. I cannot stand foundations that over accentuate my pores. Like full coverage foundations are not my favorite because they just tend to make my skin look really dry and cakey and not what I want my skin to look like, and it feels really heavy on my skin, and I don't like the feeling of full coverage foundations most of the time. But this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, you definitely have to like blend it out really fast, but you can definitely like, it comes in like a spatula too, which I wish it was like a pump, but I can definitely live with this. It's not like the worst thing ever. It photographs so nicely. Like all these foundations, like the favorite foundations, photograph absolutely beautifully without like Facetune or anything. Like you look absolutely gorgeous in real life too. Like it looks so good. I love how these foundations make my skin look in real life and on pictures. Like, ugh. I feel like literally Wet n Wild just kills it most of the time with their products, and I definitely want to try out their cushion foundation too, because cushion foundations interest me a lot. They look very natural on the skin, they look really pretty, and they look fast, easy on the go, and like, especially if you travel a lot too, and you don't want to be using a glass bottle all the time when you're traveling because it could like break really easily. The cushion foundation doesn't come in like a glass bottle, it comes in like a good plastic thing, so I definitely want to try out the cushion foundation from Wet n Wild. And yeah, like I don't know, I just love Wet n Wild. They're super duper affordable, and I love that they keep it like under 10 bucks. And if you guys ever get a chance to check out this foundation, definitely do it because it's so pretty. You definitely have to like blend out really fast. Like I like to go in sections with this foundation, so like dot it all over my forehead and then blend it all over my forehead with my beauty blender, and then dot it all over the side of my cheek and then blend it out, and then dot it all over the side. Or because if you dot it all over your face, the first time I did that, I dotted it all over my face just directly, and I went to go blend it out, and it like dried down so fast that it left like dots on my face. It like dried down in those spots and then left like dots of foundation where I dotted it to apply it. So that was not cute at all. So you definitely just want to like start in sections with this foundation and then blend it out, and then when you do that, it just looks so good and it looks so pretty, and I definitely live for this foundation. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna go right into this. Like I need to get this over and done with because I feel like I thought I liked this product at first, and then just after a while, like watching myself in video, like seeing how it actually looked on camera, like when I'm editing my videos, I can really see how my skin looks and just like how my eye makeup looks when I close my eyes. I can see my eyelashes look fucking wonk as fuck, which is like half the time. And I can just like tell when my skin looks off from a product, like when I'm editing my videos. So I was using these Maybelline Superstay multi-use foundation sticks, and I literally thought like I liked it. Like, oh my god, look how much I've used of this. Like, why did I use this much of this product? And like, I thought it was like really good, but I just don't like how the finish is. It's just a little too matte for me. It over exaggerates my pores for me, and I tried to use the toffee shade for cream contouring, and I thought it would work really good, but it actually didn't look that great as a cream contour either. It didn't blend out that easily. It looked really unblended in one of my videos. I can't remember which video. You can definitely go like binge watch my channel and you'll see like when my contour looked a little off on my jawline somewhere. It was from this contour stick, this Maybelline Superstay foundation stick that I used in the shade Toffee, and this foundation stick ain't it, sis. Like, it's just too full coverage, and it's just too matte. It over exaggerated my pores. It looked like it was just like not melting into my skin. It would look like it was just sitting on top of my skin, and I don't like that with a foundation at all. I like when my foundation melts with the natural oils of my skin, and I don't like when it just sits on top of my skin and makes the pores look over exaggerated. And foundation is definitely like a key to your makeup, because if your foundation doesn't look good, it can definitely like make everything else look really busted and crusted. So foundation is very important to me. I just don't like them. They're not good. And I usually like Maybelline foundations, but these foundation sticks are not it, sis. And that Master Blur stick, the primer, ain't it either. Like, it looks horrible. I don't like it. This is the foundation I'm literally wearing on my skin right now. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation, and you also get 1 fluid ounce and 30 mils of product if you wanted to know that. And this foundation, literally, I used 1 pump of my skin, and this is the shade Rose Beige, and it looks absolutely stunning. The pump is honestly like so interesting on here. I love it. It's so like different. It's beautiful. I love it. I picked this up at the drugstore when it like first came out, and I was like obsessed with it. I also got their Infallible More Than concealer, which I absolutely love right now. I'm also wearing that underneath my eyes, and absolutely love this foundation. It looks so good, and I've been wearing this foundation literally for, it's like 2 in the morning right now, 2:30 in the morning. I've had this on since 12 in the afternoon, and I am shook with how my skin still looks. Like, this foundation honestly kills it for me, and I've been reaching for it a lot, like more than my Laura Mercier foundation, which is kind of scary. I want to say that this foundation was like $15 Canadian, so yeah, I think it was around $15. I'd have to go look back on my video. I literally buy so much makeup. Like, it's so hard for me to remember prices. Like, I am a makeup addict. It is literally like, oh my god, Isaac, you need to stop buying makeup. It's a problem for me. I have to admit, I have a problem buying makeup, a lot of makeup. And absolutely, okay, this foundation, like, it just looks so good, and you can blend it out so fast. It's like almost as liquidy as the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, I noticed, but it has more coverage than the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, and you could definitely get it up to a full coverage, but the 1 pump is like enough for me. It literally feels like air on your skin. It feels absolutely incredible. I feel like new foundations come out all the time, and it tends to just get better and better than your older products, and you just like tend to like switch into this product for a month, and then a new foundation comes out, and you're like, ooh, this foundation comes out. You try it out, and you're like, oh, it's better than this foundation. And then you just get into like different habits with different foundations. Oh my god, I'm so bad for that. Like, I am guilty for that. But This foundation is like my #1. And that, you guys, is my favorite foundations and my one least favorite foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You guys know the drill with that. I'm so freaking happy we hit 1,000 subs on here, you guys. Like, and if you're new, like, welcome to my channel. I love you guys. And we're just like chill. We just play with some makeup around here, spill some tea once in a while. And yeah, I love you guys all so freaking much, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.